Here's a quick recap of the tournament that was held to crown the first ever KCW television champion. Let's meet the 8 participants. The former Olympian, Bob Roop. Bugsy McGraw. The Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez. Tatanka. The Spoiler. Jake the Snake Roberts. The Claw Master, Baron von Raschke. And, Hands of Stone, Ron Garvin. To make the competition fair to everyone, managers were barred from ringside. Bob Roop took on Bugsy McGraw in the opening bout. McGraw snatched Roop, and used Roop's own finisher against him. Before Roop even knew what hit him, McGraw followed up with a barrage of elbows. Don't let that spare tire fool you, McGraw also possesses a good deal of strength. Roop utilized this vertical suplex to get back on track. McGraw fell victim to Roop's swinging neckbreaker. Roop was very confident that the match was over, but McGraw managed to kick out. Roop avenged McGraw's earlier shoulder breaker, delivering one of his own, and claiming the victory. Roop made short work of McGraw, and becomes our first semi-final competitor. Match number 2 pitted the Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez against the Native American, Tatanka. The two proud warriors set a blistering pace, battering each other at every turn. The Bull took control early, and ratcheted up the intensity level. Fernandez unleashed a series of hard backhands that left Tatanka stunned. Tatanka fired back with a flurry of chops that shifted the momentum. This flying chop found its mark, but was not enough to put Fernandez away. Tatanka executed the end of the trail, and that would also be the end of the Raging Bull. It was an impressive victory, but another tough opponent awaits Tatanka in round 2. Two former members of the Legion of Doom stable squared off in match number 3, as the Spoiler locked up with Jake the Snake Roberts. The Spoiler seemed lost without his manager Playboy Gary Hart at ringside. Jake delivered a short-arm clothesline that went through the Spoiler, like a hot knife through butter. It took Jake only a few short minutes to dispatch with the Spoiler and move on to the second round. The final match of round number 1 saw the Clawmaster, Baron von Raschke, taking on Hands of Stone, Ron Garvin. Garvin stomped the Baron's face, then attempted to embarrass him by walking right over him. It was a classless move on Garvin's part, and the Baron made him pay for it. After helping Garvin get something out of his eye, the Baron relocated him to a nicer zip code. A flurry of clubbing forearms by the big German left Garvin nearly unconscious. Things didn't get much better for Garvin on the outside, as von Raschke delivered a trio of atomic drops. Back inside, Garvin delivered a thunderous punch, and followed it up with a sit-down splash. But you can't keep a good man down. Here, von Raschke is taking some time to stretch his legs and check Garvin for swollen glands. Garvin is a true connoisseur of illegal tactics. Here he executes the so-called Garvin Stomp, while the referee stands idly by. Garvin reared back to throw a knockout punch, but the Baron was quicker, and slapped on the claw hold. Garvin managed to escape, but he was just delaying the inevitable. Once again, the Baron locked on the claw hold, and this time, even the great Houdini himself would not be able to escape it. And so, Baron von Raschke takes his rightful place among the final four. Round 2 kicked off with Bob Roop taking on Tatanka. The Native American had the edge on Roop, at least in the early going. But, Roop would turn Tatanka's world upside down, literally, and seize control of the match. Roop executed a beautiful swinging neckbreaker on Tatanka, but decided to inflict more damage, instead of going for the pin. When he thought Tatanka was sufficiently softened up, the Olympian delivered the shoulder breaker, but he was only able to hold Tatanka down for a 2.5 count. The end of the match saw a mad scramble for control, as the two competitors traded holds at a head-spinning pace. Ultimately, Tatanka would come out on top. He hoisted Roop onto his shoulders, then dropped him with the end of the trail. With this victory, he has punched his ticket to the championship round. The match to determine the other finalist would pit Jake the Snake Roberts against Baron von Raschke. Roberts got off to a good start, working over the Baron's arm. Von Raschke came back with a vengeance though. He relentlessly pummeled the man from Stone Mountain, Georgia. But, just like his previous match, Jake delivered a short arm clothesline that would knock the Baron out of the title hunt. 2 quick matches, 2 short arm clotheslines, 2 victories. And, he hasn't even needed to use the DDT yet. There's nothing more dangerous than a snake with all its venom, just ask the referee. That means that either Tatanka or Jake the Snake Roberts will be leaving the arena with the television title in their possession. And now, we present the championship match in its entirety.
From Pembroke, North Carolina, weighing in at 255 pounds, Tatanka! And his opponent, from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 260 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts. It is for the KCW Television Championship. the winner, and new KCW television champion, Jake the Snake Roberts.
It's official. Jake the Snake Roberts is the first ever KCW television champion. He did it by defeating the Spoiler, Baron von Raschke and Tatanka, all in dominant fashion.